My name is Amanda Rheaume. I'm 27 years old and currently I'm working as a singer-songwriter and a graphic designer. I started painting in high school. I had a very influential art teacher named Mike Goodson, and he changed my whole life, got me into painting. He used to run these after school Thursday night painting parties where all the artsy kids would stay after school and you'd order pizza and we'd paint. It sort of started as just school projects and slowly moved into painting my own abstract pieces, just sort of big pieces, lots of color, lots of motion. For me, I'm not really stuck on one particular room. I don't feel like my only mojo happens in that one room. Every room has a different energy and every space that you're in has a different energy, and I kind of think that that's just a neat element that makes its way somehow into the piece that you're working on. I tend to use really big canvases, like the smallest one would maybe be 3 feet by 4 feet, but I've done some at 7 feet by 9 feet, huge paintings. I lean more to that because those are the paintings that affect me the most, like just really huge pieces that you can't get away from and they sort of take over. One of the strengths I believe I possess is interpretation of sort of light and how it's hitting objects and taking what I see on the photo or in real life or whatever, and sort of transferring that interpretation of light and shadows and dark onto the canvas through color and just keeping the sort of vibrancy alive at the same time. Creativity all comes from the same place, and I find that painting actually helps my songwriting and songwriting helps my painting. I think that it's sort of free-flowing. For example, if I'm having a hard time finishing a song or writing songs in general, I'll go to the canvas and it just feels so much freer and I'm not putting as much pressure on myself at that time within that medium. I just like to tell enough of the story or show enough of maybe pieces of a photo that make up a story that the viewer can walk away with their own interpretation. Looking at art or listening to music is sort of a way to tap into yourself. So I think that it's neat to give away enough of the narrative or the story or imply something within your painting, and then allow the viewer to look at it, reflect on themselves and their own life, and sort of inspire them to think and ask questions. Being a part of a group of artists is truly sort of inspiring and sort of exciting thing. I feel honored being a part of the Northlight Art Group. I think that it's a really cool thing to be doing, working together towards a goal, putting up a show or just creating strength and feeling more confident in what we're doing. I think that that's really exciting.